Hey guys, welcome back. Hope you all are doing well. This is Muhammad Badruddija and today we are going to solve lab number 3 from the business logic flaw. And this is a server side topic and this lab belongs to Web Security Academy from Proxy. We already solved last 2 labs. In between there are few labs which are related to the authentication module which we already covered and we already solved those labs in the authentication module. So if you find those labs not completed in this module, you can go to the authentication module playlist and you can watch or solve those labs from there, right? So today lab is going to be very important because today we are going to use OWASP ZAP. So ZAP is also a reverse proxy and it has pretty much good features, same like burp suite, but sometimes suppose you are using community version of burp suite which is a bit slow in terms of intruder features, but zap in that term is good and this is free. There is no license you need to use it. So because in today's lab we are going to use intruder, but if we use intruder from the burp suite it is going to take a lot of time if you don't have the professional version, and if you are going to use commercial community version, so it will take a lot of time. So that's why we are going to use zap today so that we can fuzz or we can use the intruder feature here in the zap which is known as fuzz. So let's go and do this. I already opened up the lab here. Fine. Now let's see what is today's lab. So this is low level logic flaw and the agenda is like this lab does not adequately validate user input. You can exploit a logic flaw in its purchasing workflow to buy items for an unintended price. So to solve the lab, buy a lightweight leather jacket. You can log into your account and we have a valid user credential. The username is Wiener and the password is Peter. So before going to login from here, this is a Mozilla Firefox, and if you go to the Zap, you also have Mozilla Firefox here. But what is the difference? The difference is if you use this Mozilla Firefox by setting the Zap proxy, so it is going to give you SSL error or SSL warning for the HTTPS sites. So to avoid this, you can actually import the Zap certificate in your browser, or you can use browser from the Zap, right? So we are going to use the browser from the Zap. So just click this one, and as you can see, we have the browser here. Now, if I go to the preferences, and then if I go to the network setting, so you will find that it's by default using port number 8081 for the proxy as localhost, which is Zap, right? So leave it here, close this, and I am going to actually copy this URL and going to paste it into the Zap proxy Mozilla Firefox browser. Hit enter, and also let's just make it a bit better so that we can see. So as we hit enter, you can see the Zap proxy already getting the traffic or the request from the browser. So if I want to see the request, so you can come to that tab. This is the request and this is the response, right? So same like burp proxy, but you just need to work out a bit for its GUI, for its panel, right? Now let's go and just make it like this. And yeah, this is gonna be the introduction of the Zap browser, because Zap browser has a few very good features or advanced features. For that, you do not need to go every time to the Zap. You can actually conduct all those features from the Zap browser. So I'm going to continue to the target. So as you can see, out of scope, off break. So this is basically to you can also find this button here. This is same like interception on in the burp proxy. So if you want to capture or intercept the request on fly, you can just click it. So any request you are going to make, it is first going to show here until you make forward. So let's go and go to the my account. So as you can see, this request is here, we can see. So if you want to change anything, you can change, and then a step. So this is going to be it is going to redirect us to the login page. So we get here. So this step is actually same like forward, and this is the response. Fine. Okay, fine. So we are now here, and now I do not want to actually intercept now. So just close this, right? Okay. Now the username is Wiener, so WIENER Wiener, and the password is Peter. Yeah. So we got the login request here. As you can see, this is the post login request. And if you want to see the request, just click on request. So you can see we have the CSRF token, username Wiener, and the password is Peter. Fine. Now we need to go to the home, and we need to open this leather jacket, and we can just add, let's say, add 100, add to cart. And as you can see, it is showing us a warning that please select a value that is not more than 99. So if we click to add 99 value and add it to the cart, here you can see you got the cart request /cart, and this is the quantity parameters, product, and product ID is 1. So now let's go to the cart, and as you can see, you have 99 items in your cart. The quantity of the leather jacket is 99, and this is the total amount of the jackets, right? So what actually you need to do, sometime what happened, because business logic flaw comes into the picture most of the time, where the application is doing is actually trusting the client input, right, and is not validating the client input. Whatever client input, the application is going to accept. But to avoid the business logic flaw, the first rule is you must validate the client input. Whatever client is going to input, you must check this, or web application must check before process that. So here what I'm going to do is because we have credit only for $100 and the price is more than $100, so we cannot actually purchase, right? Also, we cannot, in this lab, we cannot change this value to minus or something like this, because it is going to check whether you can put the negative quantity or not. So you cannot do that. So what we can do is, sometimes because of this vulnerability, there are loops in the web application. Choose this 99 and just right click on this 99 and go to the fuzz. Okay, so now you can see the value is 99, and we need to add the payload. So go to the payload, and inside payload, just we need to add the type of payload. So same like in burp proxy, here we need to select the payload type as null or empty, and how many number of requests or repetition you need. So I need 1000. Just added. Okay, and then start fuzzer. But before starting the fuzzer, I want to do one thing. Just I want to remove all the items from my cart, And another thing is I am going to remove the burp proxy. So network, go to the settings, no proxy, okay, and come here. Now just start the fuzzer here, and we just need to refresh this page. And as you can see, it is very fast. The fuzzer is very fast. If you are using burp suite, so it will take a lot of time. Also, you need to see this price, right? It is increasing very fast. I'm going to pause this attack. Now you can see, just refresh one more time. So as you can see, before, once the fuzzer is working, this value goes to the maximum plus value, and then it goes to the maximum minus value, and now this minus value is going again towards the 0. After completing 0, it will again go to the maximum value to the plus. And one more thing which is very important, you can see here, once we try to add the items from the web application, so we cannot actually add the quantity more than 99, but here you can see we already added 20,790 quantity of this lightweight jacket, right? So it means there is a business logic flaw. So I'm going to again start the fuzzer, and we will keep refreshing the page. So you will see that this negative value will now going towards the 0, right? So start this, and again I'm going to refresh. So as you can see, this value is rapidly changing, and I want to again refresh very close to the 0, very close to the and it becomes in the plus value, right? So I need to identify on which place it becomes very near to the 0. I think approximately here, approximately in 341 request. In 341 request, it becomes the minus value. So what I need to do now, just remove this, remove all the items, okay, and also close this fuzzer value or fuzzer tab. So now again, what we need to do is select this request and this quantity, right click on it and fuzz. So here we can see the value is 99. Now I need to add the payload, and the payload is going to be the null payload. And this time instead of 1000, I actually want to just send repeat this process or this request again and again up to 340 times. Add this, okay, and just start the fuzzer. Again, if you go and refresh, so as you can see, the value is plus and it will increase very rapidly. You can see that. Again. So keep refreshing. You can see that. And now it becomes minus. So it reached from 0, from 99 leather jacket price, total price, to its maximum value. Then it goes to its maximum minus value. And as you can see here, now it becomes on this, and fuzzer already completed 340 requests, and still it is in plus. So I want it near to the 0, means the negative value. So this time what I am going to do is remove this again, go to the home, and let's add any item like this. Okay, just one item. Go to the card. Okay, now come back to the same request, select this 99, this one, double click and go to the fuzzer and add the payload add it from here. The payload type is gonna be null, and the request number of requests 324. Add. Okay, start further, and let's see this time. Refresh again. Minus. So 324 minus. Okay, let's see if we can add leather jacket. Yeah, we can add. So just add this more until we reach near to 0. Now let's just add 5 more. So right click, open this and add 5 jackets and send this request. Okay, it's sent. Now refresh the page. Yeah, let's send few more, like come here, refresh. Okay, and send 10 more. Fine, refresh the page. Okay, and this time let's send 20. Send again. Okay, refresh. Fine, so let's send 20 more. Send this, refresh, and we are very near, right? So this time I am just going to send 10. So send again, refresh the page, and yeah, we are very near. So this time I'm going to add just one jacket, one more jacket, one more. Okay, now if we add one more, so you can see here the price for one jacket is $1,337, and this is 1,129, and we have the credit score is only $100, right? So if we calculate and we add just one more, its value will be more than 100, which we do not need. So this time now we add this value, the second item which we added, so that we go near to the 0. And yeah, so now as we can see, the total value is $66 and 88 cents, which is less than $100. And now we can place the order. So just place the order and we solve the lab. So that's it. The purpose to use the Zap proxy is to show you the difference between Burp Suite and the Zap proxy, and sometimes Zap is well or better than using the Burp Suite community edition, because its fuzzing, or you can say intruder feature, is very faster as the Burp Professional. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoy the video and you learned something new. So if you like the video, please like, subscribe and share. See you in the next video. Bye.